YouTube, it's your boy Zamba. Welcome back to another banger. And in today's video, I will be flipping this $40 to at least $500. At least $500. So, uh, we have our first trade right now on Bitcoin. So, uh, we are trading this Bitcoin now on a regular. So, I have to utilize this setup. And if you look at this setup, there is a rejection block. Now the rejection block is very big, but because of the lower time frame confirmation, I will enter my trade, and my first TP is going to be here. Is going to be my first TP, and then my second TP will be far below. Okay, that will be my second TP, but my main target will be the first TP because I'm having a very small account, as you guys can see. So I will have no choice than to forget about the second TP first. Let me just focus on the first TP. The first TP will make more sense, and it will give me that space that I need. So as you guys can see, a sniper entry right there. So we have $90 already as total balance, right? So $50 in profit, which is very good. Nice start. It's not easy, but we caught that setup very nicely. And yeah, as you guys can see, that was the entire setup, and we move on to our next trade. So gold, yes, the next trade is gonna be gold. Now this is a fade demand zone. Okay, so this fade demand zone is gonna hold because it's a fade demand zone, of course, and the market has given us a confirmation that we always need, right? So in all trade setup, there's a confirmation that we look out for on the mentorship, right? So right now we have a very nice confirmation, and this setup is a failed demand zone setup. Okay, so that is the reason why I'm entering this trade. So there is no reason I'm entering this trade without mentioning the meaning of the setup. So right now I'm gonna be risking $40 for this trade. I guess the $40 will be okay. Let me see. All right, so that's actually it. So I'm not gonna risk the entire account, but I'll be risking very small quantity, but it's cool. Right now we are in profit of $200 as total balance. Okay, as total balance, so we have $120 in profit, which make our balance up to $200, which is very good. I love the fact that we are progressing very fast and very effectively. All right, so this is actually the trade we took right here, as you guys can see. It's a sniper. So our second sniper trade for the trade session. Okay, because this take a couple of days or so, so I don't really have the trade setup right there. So yeah, so this setup, this new setup, I've been waiting for it, and we have finally saw this setup. Okay, we have finally seen the setup, and this is a fake out setup. Okay, a fake out setup has been made first, so this is what I call the fake out setup. Now the fake out is already there, as you guys can see. Now the next stuff we are actually gonna face now is the target, right? We already know what the setup is, we already know our entry. Now we want to see our target. Now as you guys can see, this is the M pattern, right? So meaning the market is gonna come to the neckline. That is what I'm anticipating. Now remember, this is a higher time frame, which is H1. So H1 is a little bit too much, right? So I can't hold for this session because remember, I'm trying to flip this account as fast as possible and as effective as possible. So I'm not gonna be holding trades too much, because that is not my trading plan. All right, that's not my trading plan for this particular account. That's not my trading plan. I need to have a trading plan if I'm trying to trade on a specific account. So let's say I'm trying to flip an account right now. I have to have it in mind. What am I going to do? Should I swing? Should I flip? Should I actually just go full margin or do whatever? So I have to lay down my trading plan before I even start the entire trade. Okay. Before I even take my first trade. So that is one thing you really need to know. Even when you are taking your own trade, always have your trading plan intact. All right. So as you guys can see, we took our sell, which we already have here. I'm not going to be risking too much. In fact, I'm not going to risk up to 20%. So I guess 20% or so, right? Is that 20%? Maybe, but not more than 50%. Okay. And which is good. As you can see, we already have a lot of profit right there. So you see where the market actually went. The market actually gave us another sniper entry again. All right. So we are actually taking sniper entry upon sniper entry. Very, very nice, which is very, very nice. So I actually bought at the beginning of the candle and then I closed at the end of the candle, just like that. It's just like I entered before the candlestick was building up and then I left as soon as the candlestick is already built up. Okay, which is very nice. I love this trade. I love this particular trade because I actually traded one candlestick, which is very good. All right, and amazing on its own. I really love the trade. I'm amazed for even my work. So it's very, very it's something that is you know, something you should take note of. So this is actually a failed rejection block. Okay, and right here we are on the zone right now, as you guys can see. So this is a weak rejection, a very sensitive area. This area right here is called the power line, but I drew it as a zone, so it's going to be called the power zone. Okay, so if you draw it as a zone, it's going to be called the power zone, but if you draw it as a line, it's going to be called the power line. Now this is actually going to be my first TP right here, as you guys can see. It will be my first TP, but this is the H4. Remember my rule: if it's the H4, it's actually the higher time frame. I will not hold this trade for long because that is not what my trading plan. All right, so we're gonna stack in the sales and USD card. The reason why I love USD card is even with the big lot size, it's not gonna like give us a hint, like a hit on our stop loss, but it's cool. So right now I have to pay for the fee, right, which is always what I need to do. But as you guys can see, we are in profit, right? So my target has been hit. Now my target was even hit before, but I decided, because it was $700, I just decided to add one more trade to it and see how it's gonna look like, and it went well as always. So if you like this video, do well to like. Of course you like the video, so like the video, subscribe, do well to turn on the bell notification so that whenever I release a new video, you are gonna learn. And also, if you want to reach out to me, use the link on my video description. I love you guys. Stay safe. Peace. Custom on the beat.